huge part of me just wants that statue to come to life. And then that becomes a boss. So you're like, oh, you thought the guardian ape was the boss. But then a giant foot smashes down. Poof! You look up, it's the statue that was there the whole time! That'd be cool. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Kita... Oh, let me do that again. What's up, guys? And welcome to Let's Kita Sekiro Play Edition. Oh, I just wanted to mix up the words more, and I was like, I goofed up the joke. I goofed it up, man. Oh! Ah! Okay, we're gonna go snake it up. We gotta go find some snakes. No! I can't make it down. I can't do it. I can't do it. No! Wait, what's dead? Monkeys. It's always monkeys who be dead. These monkeys, they're dying. They're dying all around us. All these damn monkeys. This monkey, he's dead. That monkey, it's dead. So my goal for this episode is to get to the next boss because I've been playing it earlier tonight. I was playing it on Twitch and streaming that I was doing what's really hard mode for this game. And my god, was that one specific boss difficult on hard mode. But I was playing on New Game Plus 3, where you know how if you beat... Let me properly explain this. So if you beat the game, you can go to New Game Plus like any Souls game. But you can level up your attack power with every boss you face. However, what you can't level up is you can't level up your health and posture anymore. So in my opinion, each New Game Plus starts to get harder and harder for that reason, as you can only level up your posture or your attack. However, there's an ending that you can do where you can't face all the bosses in the game. And I did that ending in New Game Plus 2. So therefore, I'd miss facing some of the bosses. And specifically, because I missed facing some of the bosses, it made New Game Plus 3 even harder. But I was also playing with Kudo's Charm, which is a way off. Where you get this item, which makes it so you can make the game even harder. It's like the Bell Charm, but even more difficult than the Bell Charm. Like, way, way more difficult than the Bell Charm, where essentially every time you miss a block, if you don't, or I should say, if you don't get a deflect, it hurts you. So you have to deflect all of the things. And it's just, it just makes the game so much more challenging. And yeah, to do that with, in New Game Plus 3, where I didn't have as much attack, where already is harder, for this one boss that's coming up, it was a kitchen nightmare. One such as myself might say. I thought there was another item up here. I'm gonna double check that I didn't miss an item. Well, I guess... Oh, there it is. That's what I was thinking of. So, anyways, we're in a cave with a snack. Snack cave. So this is pretty similar to what we'd heard about before, where we can't cross this path because the snake is blocking it. But if you remember the advice that we got last episode about making a monkey dance, whoops, we see all these spirit emblems over here, which really is to indicate that there's going to be a thing here, because you can see the spirit emblems in the distance. And here's a monkey, so let's puppeteer him, and let's go ahead and make that monkey dance. Make that monkey dance. Dance for me. Dance, dance. And now that the monkey's doing his dance, the snake notices it. And Snake starts trying to attack the monkey, giving us a perfect opening, and I was pressing L1 instead of L2. I'm actually smacking my head in real life. Where the I ended up all the way back here. Shoot, the monkey's probably gonna die and I'm gonna be totally screwed, aren't I? Where the hell am I supposed to go here? Like, which direction am I heading? I can't... I guess I started back at the beginning of the cave? Oh god, oh god. I really had no idea where I was. Oh no, the monkey can die. So, you can run out of time. As far as I can tell, he can, yeah, there we go, the monkey just died. I don't know if it actually happens while you're, maybe it just happens while you're crossing the bridge. So you can attack the snake here, but it's not going to do anything. He just hits the wall and breaks. If you notice, he actually did break the wall a little bit, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. It's a nice touch. And yeah, so for finishing that, you get what's in like a worship kind of statue, the dried serpent viscera. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. A dry persimmon-like heart of a great serpent. The great serpent is a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While it looks much like a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. Apparently, denizens of the Sunken Valley worship the organs, believing they represent the deity itself. It's pronounced deity or deity. I've never really known. And I always bounce back and forth on the pronunciation. So yeah, the Sunken Valley peeps worship the organs of the serpent, which is why it's here. So since we can't leave, look around and do your due diligence exploring, and you'll find that there's an alternate route out. And yeah, before we drop down, make sure that you don't miss. Hold on. Sorry, we should drop down. Just make sure you don't miss this. That's the point, because it's more divine confetti. As you know, that we need that to take care of our Hellas and Shichi men warriors that we run across. And yeah, apparently it can help with other things too. So I want to talk about something else that I found out, which is that in one of my New Game Plus playthroughs to test it out, I think it was New Game Plus 2 to test it out. I checked in on going to this area after the event of fighting Genichiro, and if you face the headless ape first, and then basically, so you fight Genichiro so you can get to the headless ape before you go to Mibu Village. If you fight the headless ape first, and then you travel down that path down there on the way to Mibu Village, the second headless ape boss fight will happen, and a fog gate does appear. So I think I'm pretty positive, unless there's a way to avoid the headless ape noticing you the second time, when he does appear, a fog gate comes blocking your path, at the very least. So that might be a required fight. Also, something that I noticed too is that the layout, not the layout, but the enemies change it a little bit. And if you notice, like, for example, this guy's up here instead of snipers down there. And also, this guy's over down there patrolling, and this is broken, and it wasn't broken before. So this little area becomes a little more difficult as the enemies are more challenging enemies. So it's actually better to do this area a little bit earlier, just in terms of difficulty. But yeah, so now that we got that dried serpent viscera, let's go ahead and get the next viscera, so some more side quest stuff. So if we go to Sempo Valley, to the Sunken Valley Cavern, which we'd opened up, that'd be another area. There's another correction I think I wanted to make from previous episodes, but I can't remember what it was, for just stuff I've been finding out through playing like New Game Plus, and I've been testing a lot of things in New Game Plus. For example, I went ahead and tested Kotaro's path line, if you send him to the abandoned dungeon. And in my opinion, he's a little easier than the samurai, so, you know, take it or leave it. But he uses the bell as his red eye version. And wait, I never knew the Black Hat Badger went here. This is actually completely new to me.
Yo, Omeka. Yaboyo wa sunda ka? Okage-san de na. Kono haka wa. こいつは俺のガキの墓だ。そうか。ガキがいなくなった後、何やら急にラッパの人が面倒になってな。オチの試しだ、人さらいだ、黒笠の責務だ。この寺は 何もかもめんどくせえ。だから抜けたか。ああ。さてと、これで野暮用は済んだ。他に当てもねえし、アシナの城にでも戻るとするかね。どこだろうが、この寺よりゃマシってもんだ。
I had no idea this happened. Like, I know he says he went back to Senpo Temple, but I always thought he just died during this part of the game.
さてと、おかげさんで野暮用は済んだ。ぼちぼち、分かってるかもしれねえが、アシナは今、ずいぶん気なくせえことになってる。やってくるネズミの数も尋常じゃねえ。おめえも気をつけな。
Damn, that's
さてと、
that's cool. He actually has some good dialogue about the war. That's nice. And yeah, I guess I never knew that this was the grave of the sun. So as you might have noticed, apparently I forgot to turn the English back on. And as much as I know most of us don't like the English, I'm going to switch it back to that. I'm sorry. It's also interesting for me to hear the differences. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and switch that back on.
Well, that takes care of my business here. I owe you one. I guess it's about time I headed back to Ashina Castle. Oh, you Ashina, you're right.
Wow.
You what?
Oh, man. All right, Japanese VO is so much better. Okay. Welcome back to, sorry, whoever voiced over Black Cat. I'm sorry, man. So now that we go over here, you actually see the purpose of this, which is that suddenly the serpent's here now. So I think you had to do the dried Viscera part first. And I think this is the serpent from the dried Viscera heart that we ran past. I think that's kind of the idea of it. Well, actually, no. Wait, that can't be right. Because I think you go back and the serpent is still... Is it still? I don't know. Well, anyways. Woo! I love this so much that you can do this. It's so badass. Actually, I wonder what happens if you don't press R1 there. I'll have to test it out sometime. Maybe I should have tested it here, but just, I was like, you know, just my reaction was, oh, I have to do this thing. Oh, that blood. It rains blood. Fresh serpent Viscera. The great serpent is considered to be a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. So, not really too much here outside of what we already know from the dried serpent viscera. One thing to do, though, is make sure you don't fall off of here, because this is, I'm pretty sure, the only chance you have to be on this section. And if you jump off, just too bad. So if you are up here, you can get the Mibu Balloon of Soul, and then in this cave we can find a dragon blood droplet and the bundled Jizo statue. Not too much. It's just, you know, why miss it when you don't have to miss it. And a monk. I don't know exactly what he's doing there, but yeah. And I think that's everything for this part. So I'm going to go ahead and fast cut it. Let's go to this branch. Did I already get the item on the branch? I don't know. That doesn't matter. It's not an important item, even if I did miss something. So anyways, I'm going to go to the Divine Child, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, we at the Inner Sanctum. Oh. Oh no. What is happening? Why are you sick?
I'm glad you've come, Shinobi of the Divine Air.
What's wrong?
It is nothing serious. More importantly, your rice.
Hold on. You don't look well. Rest.
Yes, I understand.
What can I do?
What?
Is there something I can get you?
Well, then, Then I'd like to eat a persimmon.
All right.
Your character's got so much personality now. He's nice.
You've come to visit Shinobi of the Divine Air.
Okay, so that's why you want to get the persimmon earlier on Senpo Temple. So yeah, if you missed it, I did it earlier in the Let's Play, but the persimmon's just on the climb up to Senpo Temple. Actually pretty close to here where there's a bunch of monkeys. There's a persimmon tree. And I think the monkeys in the area, I could be wrong, but I think some of the enemies in that spot drop persimmons. Also, Taro, if you do his full quest line where he goes to the special sanctum place, like, he also gets a persimmon, or gives you one.
I found a persimmon.
Truly? You brought me a persimmon.
Eat.
Yes. Thank you. It's sweet and delicious.
Good.
Shinobi, hold out your hand.
But,
No need to hesitate. Hold out your hand.
all right.
A bountiful harvest for you.
Yeah, more rice. Woo!
I thank you, Shinobi of the Divine Air. The crop is plentiful, thanks to the persimmon you gave me. I ask that you also give some to the Divine Heir of the Dragon's heritage.
I will.
Okay, so this specifically is why you need to do this at a certain point in the game. So, earlier in the game. Rice for Kudo. Rice that is spilled forth from the hand of the Divine Child of Rejuvenation, intended to be a gift for Kudo. Rice is precious. I want nothing more than for the Divine Heir of the Dragon's heritage to get better. Kudo would likely be pleased to receive it.
Shinobi of you are
And we're still going to keep the Holy
Farewell,
Chapter for the
may-
time being. And I don't think I did the Kotaro Spirited Away thing, did I? On this playthrough. No. I'm just, like, confusing all the various New Game Plus playthroughs I've done at this point. So since we're right here, let's go ahead and go over there. And, you know, check on where Kotaro should be. Since I did send him away. So yeah, there's Kotaro. And if we talk to this guy first.
Why have you returned? Kotaro and I both wish to remain here, free from distraction. I ask that you leave. Quietly.
He's kind of a dick. So let's talk to Kotaro.
No, that's not true. That guy, I know he looks a little shifty, but he's a good man.
Kotaro?
Oh, it's you! I'm glad you made it. Look, everyone, Mr. Shinobi is here too. Ah, children, greet him properly. All right. You can't see them, can you?
The rejuvenated children?
Yes! You can't see them, but they're there. They're adorable kids. Right then, I must give you my thanks. Take this.
Taro persimmon. A conspicuously red persimmon at the peak of its ripeness, commonly called a Taro persimmon. The Ashina Taro troop are practically raised on these fruits, which is why they all know the best time to pick them.
Thank you so much.
What is it?
The kids are saying thank you too. They're so adorable.
Yeah, oh, something that I figured out too, which I put in text in the last Let's Play, is I was listening back to who talks to you at the very beginning of Senpo Temple through the Buddha, like painting, because I was trying to figure it out, and I realized that's the Divine Child who's talking to you at the beginning of Senpo Temple. It's the same voice that she has when you're, during the cutscene when you're in that area right there. It's the same filters on it. So it's the Divine Child who is telling you not to enter Senpo Temple and trying to warn you. So, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, get that out for people as well, since that's something I figured out through, I don't know, it wasn't immediately obvious to me, so... I mean, it does make sense, but it just since, especially when you first enter, you wouldn't know who the hell's voice that was. I don't think, and she doesn't normally sound like that either, because she doesn't have the filters on them, on her. So I guess it'd be something that maybe she could do because of the realm that she was in when you spirit someone away, that where Kotaro was, perhaps. or something mystical about her because she's the divine child of rejuvenation. Something to that extent. Tell me more about the Mikiri counter tip section of the game.
I'm glad you've come.
Damn. Okay, I need to buy... We'll do it later.
Master, it looks at your... Please.
So there's a
Goodbye.
point with Emma, too, where you can't give her drinks anymore, and I want to do that before it's too late, but I want to buy the most expensive liqueur beforehand. Okay, so I need to go to the Divine Child. Or not Divine Child, sorry.
Wolf.
Divine Heir.
I am.
Super different.
I have something for you, Lord Kuro.
Something for me?
Here.
This? It's rice.
Yes. The divine child of Senpo Temple told me to give this to you.
She did? Then I am grateful. This looks like good rice. Each grain glistens.
It is sweet when you bite into it.
Bite? Wolf, rice tastes a lot better when cooked.
My lord,
So do you like sweet things?
I will eat anything.
Which means you don't dislike sweets then. Right. I'll make something nice for you.
Something nice.
You'll have to wait and see.
I want it now!
I'll make something nice for you with the rice you gave me.
Something nice?
You'll just have to wait and see. You're leaving, Wolf.
My lord.
Fine, we'll go rest. But I hope that whatever you're making is done by that point. I have 0 patience as a shinobi. Oh. Walk right past. Actually, wait, can I eavesdrop? They're in the same room now. They're in the same room. They're in... Ooh.
When did you lose your path, Lord Genichiro?
Yeah! Okay, so that's really important, actually, for progressing storyline stuff. Like, you need to do these eavesdrops between Kuro and Emma. Okay, that's it for now. Wait, did I not get the items back here before? I didn't. I was thinking about it the other day, that I totally forgot to actually explore this in the Let's Play. Since I guess I was just waiting until the point where I'd be eavesdropping.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Wolf. Come now. Hold out your hand.
My lord.
Sweet sticky rice ball made by Kuro using rice from the Child of Rejuvenation. Slowly grants medium vitality recovery and constant posture recovery over time. Once when the wolf was starving, his father wordlessly handed him a rice ball. It was astoundingly delicious. This one is sure to taste just as good.
What is...
Sweet, sticky rice balls. I made them with the rice from the Divine Child. Eat it. Don't be shy.
So, you get 2 of them as a note, as it shows on the right, and to progress this specific storyline, you have to eat one of them. You don't have to do it in front of him, but it's kind of fun to do it in front of him, so we're going to do that. But you do have to, in order to progress the storyline in terms of doing this stuff for the secret, to get to.
This is... very good.
That it is. That it is. How was the rice ball?
It was delicious.
I bet it was. Ever since I was little, I've enjoyed making sweets. I used to always sneak into the kitchen back at the Hirata estate. Maybe one day I'll open up a tea house, if I ever have the time.
Yeah, I bet it was delicious because I made it.
Wolf,
It is the mortal blade.
the sword that can kill those who cannot die.
Yes, it was given to me by the divine child of the rejuvenating waters at Senpo Temple.
The Divine Child of the Rejuvenating Waters?
The monks at Senpo Temple abandoned the ways of their faith in pursuit of immortality. The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. I never would have thought. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this power brings to man. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good work, Wolf.
I did?
You're leaving, Wolf?
My lord.
Did I actually grab some of them? I guess I must have grabbed one of them. What did I grab? I grabbed the shelter stone. Okay, forgot that I did that. Alright, so let's go back to the Divine Child now. Because we're going to continue this quest line for a little bit. And I'm sorry that there's not too much action at the moment. Don't worry, I'm sure there will be by the end of the episode. Don't you even worry yourself. Hey, I'm back.
Did you give the rice to the divine heir?
Yes, he made rice balls out of it.
The divine heir of the dragon's heritage? He made them himself.
Yes, and he was enthusiastic, and I had one. It was very good.
That's good to hear. Oh, I see. He may be the divine heir of the dragon's heritage, but he's still human after all. What am I saying? Of course he is. I am sure he had his doubts about severing immortality as well. Yet even so, it is the path he chose. There is something I would like to ask you, Shinobi of the divine heir.
Yes?
What is his name?
Lord Kuro.
Lord Kuro. It has a fine ring to it. I should like to meet him someday. Shinobi of the divine, you are...
Okay, so it honestly doesn't matter when you do it, but I'm going to go ahead and give her the whole... Actually, let's rest just to see if she has something different to say. But I think giving her the divine chapter of the Infested... Like, I could have done it way earlier, it doesn't matter, but you do need to do it to progress the storyline.
My friends, what should I do? With the severing of immortality, I will once more lose something precious. I cannot help but feel this way.
Hello.
Oh, Shinobi of the divine heir, you've come to see me. Farewell, may the heart...
So it's interesting. So I always gave her the chapter of the Infested earlier. So I just want to... I'm trying to see if she has some different dialogue that I don't know about. If you don't present it right away.
Shinobi, you are what?
Okay, well, I guess we'll do it now.
This is for you.
What is this?
I was told to give this to you.
Thank you. I will accept it.
What's wrong?
I still cannot help but detest them.
I'm going to give her the Taro persimmon just to show what she says, because it's a little different than a normal persimmon.
I've brought a persimmon.
Oh my.
Eat it.
Yes, I will. Oh my. This is
What?
so wonderfully sweet and delicious. Persimmons are truly crimson gems.
So,
Farewell.
not much, just like she's a little bit happier about it. So anyways, now that we gave her the Holy Chapter of the Infested and we've progressed this storyline, now she actually will have something new and different for us to do to continue progressing the storyline. So she's not here right now. So therefore, to find her, we actually have to go back to the Halls of Illusion. That's what it's called. I kept on forgetting. I was like, Holy Realm? I don't know. Something like that. Sure. And where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, there she goes.
I don't want to lose them. But if I were to choose the path of returning the dragon's heritage, it may come to pass that I would have to leave all of you. Thank you for your kind words. My friends, listen. He is actually quite kind. He gave me this.
Hello?
Oh, Shinobi of the Divine Air. I didn't hear you come in. It is thanks to you that I've been able to have a deep conversation with my friends.
With the children of the rejuvenating waters?
Yes. There is something I would like to discuss. I believe we should aim not to sever the dragon's heritage, but instead to return it to its rightful place.
Return the dragon's blood?
That's right. The dragon's heritage was set free from its homeland, and it drifted here to Japan. Its power was never meant for this land. Until something is done, it will continue to corrupt the lives of those who encounter it, the dragon's heritage and those connected to it. It is only right that they return home, to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon. However, there is one problem. I am unsure of the exact destination.
Who would know?
Perhaps the high priest of Senpo Temple, or...
And he is...
He's the founder of Senpo Temple. I wonder how old he actually is. He can be found in a narrow cave not far from the inner sanctum. Shinobi of the Divine Air.
Yes?
This path differs from that of the one to sever immortality. I do not wish to force my opinion upon you. Should you wish to return the dragon's heritage, then perhaps you should seek out the High Senpo priest.
I'll think about it.
Shinobi, should you wish to
Okay, so there's really no reason not to do it. It all becomes optional. So this is basically a way to get a different ending. But you get to choose at the end of the game if you do finish this quest line. So again, there's zero reason not to do it unless you're trying to speedrun. In my correct opinion. I just want to see if the Divine Child returns if I rest right now. I guess you have to get the book first. So, all right. I could have traveled, but we'll just run there. That's fine too. So yeah, the way to get the book that we need is going to be going towards that cave where I got the Senpo arts at. So let's quickly head over that way. Man, I'm just like, sorry, I'm super out of it right now. I wanted to record tonight because I've had so much practice with Owl and I'm gonna cut that out. I had so much practice with the boss you're going to see soon. And, yes, but I did that and then I went to go exercise. And as soon as I got to my exercise place, I was just super out of it. I think it's just from allergies, like that. My allergies have just really been affecting me. And I've just been working so much on trying to get to the point where I'm happy with doing a lore video and other things with this that, I just haven't been getting very much sleep because I've been staying up way too late. So a combination of that and my allergies. So sorry if I'm out of it. And obviously I haven't had a chance to talk very much or do much since a lot of this has just been watching lore stuff happen as I progress plot points and plot lines and all that. So, you know, a combo of that. So remember here, if you guys remember I was showing before, we had all these dead priests who clearly had at some point decided to become immortal, or got infected, I should say, right? Because you can like see all that on them, and they still have the centipedes over them too, but I think they're fully dead. And it turns out the high priest of Senpo Temple, who is the founder, is the same, and he's the one who has the special outfit, and that's who this is. Holy Chapter, Dragon's Return. Sacred passage on a path to enlightenment. Undying, I pray for the dragon's return. Undying, lo, let us wait an age for the divine air to assimilate the cold dragon tears, for the cradle to consume the pair of serpentine fruits. Let the cradle endure, giving him shelter, granting his return to the west. So this is why you need those 2 serpent fruits that I got. Now, you can do the serpent fruit stuff at a different point. Like, I just happened to do it earlier. But you can do all this stuff. This is all just from eating enough rice and progressing her storyline through eating rice and then going to Kotaro with the rice and then giving her the other holy chapter. But this now becomes the point, as you can see, where the serpentine fruit becomes important, as it's mentioning that here. So, yeah, that's what that's for. And that's why I was gathering all that stuff. I find the serpentine fruit stuff to be really fun. So my first playthrough, shoot, whoops, I probably missed the branch to grab. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, my first playthrough, I found the serpentine fruit stuff, and I was really proud of myself. But I didn't find any, I didn't do any, or I should say I didn't finish this progression with the Divine Child. So I was super confused about what to do with the serpentine fruits. I was like, what the hell? Why did I gather those? They're clearly like secret things to find. I don't get it. So nice to finally figure that out. I wonder if snakes are still considered imperfect gods or dragons. That'd be interesting. Just for the factor of, I don't know, the fact that it's talking about the dragon and everything from the west and how this is important towards that and returning the dragon's heir stuff to that. That would be an interesting correlation, because in Dark Souls, serpents are imperfect dragons, but I don't know if that's this lore.
Shinobi of the Divine Heir, have you perhaps met with the High Priest of Senpo Temple?
I found him. He was dead.
The High Priest was infested. How could this come to be?
I do not know. However, he left this note.
I will take a look. I see. Consuming 2 persimmons of the serpent will allow one to become a cradle for the Divine Heir. This will make it possible to return the dragon's heritage to its homeland. I shall become the cradle.
You're sure of this?
Of course. I am the only surviving divine child of the rejuvenating waters. Death does not come easily to me. Shinobi of the Divine Heir, if you wish to take the path to return the dragon's heritage, then bring me 2 persimmons of the serpent.
Where should I begin?
I believe it is said that the liver of a great serpent is stained red like a persimmon.
Okay, so remember, we got them right, and according to the fresh one, it is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health.
Shinobi of the Divine Heir, have you acquired both persimmons of the serpent?
Yep.
Yes, I've found them.
This shade of red, it is as I expected. A persimmon is an apt comparison.
You're actually going to eat them?
Of course. Doing so will allow me to become a cradle to return the dragon's heritage to its home. However, I hesitate to eat them in front of you. Please come back after some time. I will eat the 2 persimmons and become the cradle to return. I will require...
Understood.
No. This is the YouTube era. You have to record yourself eating food and then it'll get millions of views. That's how these things work. This is going on for a while. So yeah, that's it. So this is now closed off until a certain point of progression. You can no longer do that. So that's what I wanted to do, just like progress this storyline. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the Guardian Ape's watering hole and grab the final ingredient and see what happens at that point. I don't know what it's going to be. I've never played this game. I was joking when I said I got to New Game Plus 3 in one save, and then I also had my Twitch save playthrough. I guess at this point I've been in the game 4 times. With if you like think about the New Game Pluses. So, and yeah, right now my new game plus 3 is the Kudos Charm version, which is hard mode, which is just insane. All right, Lotus of the Palace. A white lotus flower found blooming in the depths of the sunken valley where the fountainhead waters pool deeply. That actually, I do think that's good to note, that fountainhead waters pool deeply here for a number of reasons. So do bear that in mind. The flower's aroma attracts female apes. Thus, the guardian ape carefully tended to it so as to offer it to his bride. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. So that's, again, really sad here with the guardian ape. Like, his whole storyline is just so sad to me. Like, man, we just wanted a bride, man. You just wanted a girl. You didn't want to be immortal. All right, so now that we have that, you might notice that we can't go to Upper Tower Kudo's room, which is where we would go to give him the ingredients. And you go to Ashina Castle, just about everything is blocked off. And, wait, the Guardian's Ape watering hole is 2 again, which I'll do that later. Actually, wait, no, that's where I'm at. I'm dumb. That's just where I am. Why isn't it? Okay, I guess the Hidden Forest one happens later. Anyways, so the only place we can't go to is the abandoned dungeon entrance, so sure, let's do that. But yeah, basically, time has now progressed. That's what's going down, which is none of this stuff that I did with the plot lines have become blocked off yet with time progressing, but some of the mid bosses will start to be with this time progression. Actually, I don't think this time progression stops any mid bosses from being available. Maybe one of them, actually. Maybe one is gone now. The guard who is at the front gate of Ashina Castle, the warlord, that guy. Maybe that's not accessible anymore. How much money do I have? 312. Okay.
Where's the next shift? My watch ended a while ago, but no one's coming to take my place.
Boo! I'm coming to take your place. I didn't get very much experience for it. Yeah, so these guys are now in a different location, and yeah, clearly just things are different now. And if you look at the sky, now it's yellow, so like it looks like the sun's starting to settle a little bit. And this dude is just running away from a new enemy who we have not seen before. So say hello to the oh damn, that I do so much posture damage. This is insane. Oh my god, not playing on New Game Plus 3 Kudos Charm is insane. I think I leveled up a lot from doing that. Here's the Ashina Reservoir, which I guess might as well go down there and reactivate that, since I'm right here. I've actually never gone. Well, I have gone drop this way, but it's been a while. So the Ashina Reservoir is actually completely the same. So those guys are still talking. They have the same eavesdrop conversation, and yeah. So this is the same. So this hasn't been touched. But Ashina, so it's kind of like a slow siege. You can stop this guy before he gets to his target. Although I hate that these guys still attack you. Like, he just saw me help him right in front of him. Like, you'd think he'd get it. Like, be like, oh, this dude's trying to help me. But nay, he doesn't do that. So this door is actually blocked off now, so you can't come in through there anymore. So if you try from the outskirts, you can't go through that way. And yeah, actually, it's a lot easier now to progress through this part of the castle, as you'll see momentarily. Yeah, so I think that this general might be gone, who is presiding here. I think that's a progression that's happened. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty positive. And yeah, there you have Interior Ministry guys. I'm actually never tried to stealth kill them from up here. I kind of want to do that. And you'll see why I want to do that in a moment. Oh, one of them saw me. Shit. But another one didn't see me, so hey. Oh, he did now. Fine. 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 We're going to go up top, and all of a sudden there are now... Oh, that's right, he has dogs. There are shadows. Oh, shoot, jump. No! Oh. Okay, I better be better at these guys at this point. After everything I've gone through, I think I should be. No. Yo, I've gotten so much better at this game from New Game Plus 3. So, if shadows are here, that means, you know, the Interior Ministry is involved. So, that's the indication there. And there's actually... Look at this. So, if you look over here, you can see that the Nightjar from before, who are the Ashina guys, they've been murdered. Even more Interior Ministry. Like, there's a whole slew of them. Honestly, I think you should just run through. I don't think there's any reason to kill them that I know of. I mean, maybe they do have a special drop, but I guess I've just never tried. But yeah, I say just run through them. And it's pretty easy with running to just get to all the various sculptors' idols and everything in this. But some things never change. This guy's still here. And easy to get his stealth kill on. And now there's a Interior Ministry guy here. So I think that's now 6 Interior Ministry shadows. With all the outdoor ones. If you hear the noises down there, look at that. New mid-boss. So it's one of these Ogre guys is back. However, this time... So Chained Ogre ×2. And that's why I wanted to kill those guys before, was just in case. I don't know if they get in your way or not. And yeah, he's leveled up too. So, you know, even though I've been getting my attack power up and all that, he seems to have done fairly well for himself. So, he's stronger than the other Chained Ogre to match you. Game doesn't give you a break, man. Even though you thought you got more powerful, you didn't. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I guess I could switch to fire here because I haven't shown it yet. I'm going to do it for the second half. I'll try to remember to use fire on his second half. Just to showcase it, because it does make him go actually pretty damn fast if you use fire on him. Oh. Hey. The only thing is it does use up Spirit Emblems, so you could run out. So I think it is better to just get good at him anyways. Because you can't fully cheese him with it. You might be able to use Shinobi Firecrackers and stuff. I mean, there are ways to get Spirit Emblems back. Like that one item that I got, the Blade from the Shichi Men. But then you have to kill the Shichi Men, so... You know, choose your poison, I guess. Hey! Why you gotta kick like that, Chained Ogre? Also, we need need another prayer bead, so good thing that we found a Chained Ogre, because I've been begging for prayer beads. Actually, I just want to figure out where the last gourd seed is I missed. I totally forgot where it was. I mean, I have a theory as to where it is, which is just the location I haven't been to yet in the game. But for some reason, I thought you could get all the gourd seeds before that. Which I guess I could just be very wrong. So far, that's my working theory, that I'm just very wrong. Nope. I know you want to hug me, but I keep on telling you, man, no, I don't want hugs. No hugs for Dave. No hugs for Dave. Hashtag that. Alright, let's go ahead and let's equip some fire. Because red eye guys do not like fire. Oh. Wait. Oh my god, I guess I need to do it to him twice for him to burn up. That pole just screwed me over. Like, I totally timed that out fine. I 100% blame the pole for that. Am I just, like, not hitting him here? Am I not close enough? What the hell? I know you can use it on him. I've used it on him before. There. Yeah, I guess I wasn't close enough. Yeah, as you see, I just got a huge amount of whales on him there. Like, it really gave me a big opening to hit him a decent amount, you know? Man, what is up with him? Why could I use this so few times? I don't know. Yeah, this is the one guy I pretty rarely, if you notice, hold down R1 for this attack. But this is the one enemy where I usually do use it. It's like him and sometimes those drunk guys. Chained Ogre always just takes a decent amount of time. Yeah. Oh, I guess what? I dodged the exact right spot. You can't do anything to me, Chained Ogre. Nothing. Were his eyes not red? Now that I'm looking at him a little bit more. Oh, I only have one prayer bead? Alright, Shinobi Medicine rank 3. Shinobi fights as a lone wolf. The only way to learn such techniques is to be gravely injured time and time again by worthy foes. So I guess you don't have to die for that, since I didn't die to him. I thought they had to kill you a bunch of times for you to get that. I guess it is completely just based off of the mid-boss, and I guess certain mid-bosses just give it to you. Like any technique. So, yeah, here's another way through the, where we saw the Interior Ministry guys run out of. This is where they came from to attack. So, come on, I want a stealth kill on him. Oh! Oh, nice, I got it. At first I was upset because I didn't think I got it, but I did. Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to be... Oh, well. I thought he was swinging back for his arms for some reason. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm just going to open these up again. Can I talk to you? No? Okay. I was going to say, hey, what's up? How are you doing? You want some chicken fingers? I don't know why that's what came to mind, but it is. Is this door open? Oh, it is. Oh, I can eavesdrop on these guys. It's just the guys who say that they want salt, but now they're having a slightly different conversation around it. And there is going to be a guy up here that we can eavesdrop now. Oh, wait. No. I want to eavesdrop him. So the spear guy you can eavesdrop now.
Yes. The tides will soon turn against this land. Never would have thought the Interior Ministry would become our enemy. If the old lord falls, we'll be defeated swiftly, no doubt. I'm wondering, though, if that happens, will we still get paid? There's no point in running away with an empty purse.
I do want to know who is... I don't know who's in charge of the Interior Ministry, and that drives me a little crazy. Like, I'd like to know that basic knowledge, but... I don't, at least. Okay, so there is more at the Serpent Shrine area, but we're not going to go there for now. This might run a little longer than I wanted to, but I do want to finish off this episode with the big boss. So I'm going to go up to the antechamber, run quickly up to the Ashina Dojo, and there's another mid-boss up there I'm going to fight. And then after that mid-boss, we'll go to the boss. So I'm estimating about 1 hour and 10 minutes for this episode. That's going to be my guess. There's just so much talking in the first half. Now time for the action. Action episode starts now. Hey, you didn't spot me. I'm a shadow just like you, because I'm a shinobi, which also means ninja. Just another word for it. I was under the impression that ninja meant assassin. Shinobi is derived from shinobi no something. That would be like person, but it's basically like shadow person or something like similar to that, if I remember correctly. Is there anything here? No. Okay, so you see a boss right there, or enemy right there. So that's a mid-boss. However, there's another shadow, Interior Ministry shadow right here. So you want to take care of this guy first. And man, like, see like how quickly our shadow count is coming up here? Oh shoot, jump. Okay, anyways. I beat you on New Game Plus 3, so you should be nada to me. Nada. Nada, I say. Nada. I say. No! I was early. Damn it. I was just like dashing out of habit. I was like, I'm gonna dash into it, dash into it, dash into it. And it screwed me over. Not that I'm doing bad against him. It's more of my own personal disappointment. Like, oh, I wanted to get it. Nope. No, bro. No. Nah. Yeah, he has a bit of a pattern for his return attack, which is what I can kind of get down with him usually. Shoot. Don't want to let him go. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna give you up. I don't know if those are the actual lyrics to the song. Bam. Lump of fat wax for that, and another prayer bead, so... Oh. Almost that level up. Hopefully, I'm going to rest, and hopefully killing this guy again will get me the level up before I mean, I should be fine against the boss, considering what I was saying before about all this practice I've been having with him. But also the rest just for full health, you know. Just be smart about it. Hey. You done, son. And, hey, what's up? Nightjar Shinobi?
It's you. The Divine Heir and Lady Emma. They're being targeted. Could I...
Oh, this drives me so crazy that one of these guys sees you and you can't finish their dialogue very well.
Could I ask?
Guys who protect my world. I think I did have to ask you for help. It's truly maddening. There. And then he dies. Okay. Man, that's like, that drives me crazy. Let's see. I want to go to here first too, because I think this dialogue you can only get before you go to the top of Ashina Castle. So you see Emma is now with Ishin.
Lord Ishin, I'm concerned that the Tengu will make another appearance.
Emma,
Yes,
I imagine Genichiro will show up eventually to put it to use. The other mortal blade.
to protect Ashina, he'll abandon everything about who he is, won't he?
Yes. I expect no less from my own grandchild. However, I cannot let him use Kuro's blood. He can only swing the blade but a few more times. And when that happens, the Tengu will be no more.
But there is the other one.
You mean Sekiro? He is a sullen sort, but I can't say I detest the lad. In truth, he fascinates me.
Okay, so consider that the red mortal blade that you had, you could only draw it by dying yourself. So it seems like the black mortal blade is drawing energy from Lord Ishin through that exchange. And actually, if we go over here, we'll find out a little bit more about it. Black scroll, an old text describing a black mortal blade. In addition to the red mortal blade, which is what Sekiro has, there exists one that is black in color. The blade's name is Open Gate and is said to hold the power to open a gate to the underworld. It is through this power that it creates life. I beseech you, make offerings for the dragon's blood. So my thought is that maybe it's taking power away from Ishin, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
Is that a look of concern on your face? Emma's always telling this old bastard to stay here. So that's why I'm here.
Okay, so...
You're leaving, Sekiro. Another time, then.
It never fails. Lord Ishin disappears the moment I take my eyes off of him. He's quite a handful.
Why?
Goodbye.
Yeah, I think that's all that they've got to say at this moment.
Don't forget, hesitate. That is the way. You're leaving.
Man, I really thought like his Tengu stuff would be hanging up over there at this point. But I guess... Oh, there it is. Huh. Alright, I guess this... So here's your 100% proof, if it wasn't already. There's his Tengu stuff on the floor. Like Tengu mask, and that's his outfit. Anyways, I never knew it was back there, or that it could be back there. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go up to the top of the castle. I did want to look around, because it's kind of cool to note where things are. Because if you look, this is where, I think this is where the Ashina deaths are. Not deaths, sorry. The gun fort is in this direction. Because I think that's the Fountainhead Spiral. And I think the Fountainhead Spiral then goes down to the, where the Guardian Ape would be, which is over there. So that's my belief with that, where that spot is. And then you can see Senpo Temple from one of the points, but I'll be quiet for a cutscene.
I remember you well. I heard stories of your death, yet here you are. What are you plotting, Owl?
I thought he was dead!
Plotting. I would do no such thing. Now, my lord, I must ask that you accompany me. This old bird has but one desire. To protect the divine heir from those that might take his esteemed blood.
So, the dragon's heritage has seduced you too. Then there is nothing to discuss. Take your leave.
I would, my lord, but I'm so stunned by this view. I'd like to take it in just a while longer. I'll leave when I've had my fill.
Dad, I thought you were dead. Ah! Okay, so Fog Gate there now. And I guess I can show the Senpo Temple thing real quick. Yeah, so I actually think this is really cool. If you look over, you can clearly see this is where Senpo Temple is by the color. But that house right there in the middle, that big like building in the middle, that's actually the house where the Inner Sanctum is. You can tell by the way the panels are going down and everything. And the pagoda up to the top left is where you got that that esoteric text for Senpo Temple. So yeah, you can actually start to tell like where the buildings are and which buildings are which, and I'm glad those details are in there. I think that's fun. Alright, Dad, what the fuck?
Father, to think you were still alive.
That was my design, but the same could be said for you. I was certain you died that night.
The power of the divine heir brought me back.
That's it.
What?
The divine heir's power, the dragon's blood, must be mine.
Father.
Now you see it. Remember the first rule of the code. As your father, I order you to forsake your master. From this moment, he is your master no more.
Forsake the divine heir.
Listen to me, Wolf. Obey your father's command. And forsake the divine heir.
Okay.
As you command.
In accordance with your father's word, you will forsake the divine heir. You understand now, don't you?
Alright, so they're giving you this choice twice to really double check and make sure you want to choose this, because if you forsake Kudo, you join sides with Owl, and an entire new boss fight that you can't get unless you do that happens, and the game ends, and that's it. And you can't do any of the rest of the game. That is the end of the game. So really the thing you want to do, unless you're going for that specific ending, is you want to stay loyal to Kudo. Also, that staying loyal to Kudo is the good ending, unless you want the really bad ending, which is fine. So, I just also wanted to show, like, okay, you do get the safety.
No. I cannot. I will not.
You
I've also never tested that out before. This ain't no one then yes.
Showing the likes of compassion. Unthinkable. Such a miserable display. Why, boy? Why can't you understand your father's will? Have you forgotten the Shinobi Code?
A code must be determined by the individual. This is what I've decided. Just as my master did.
Remember, though, he was surprised that you're alive still. And that's really important to note. The fact that he was surprised you're alive. Why would he be surprised? Like, how would he have any idea? You know?
Huh. Seems you've grown, if just a little. Have it your way, young wolf.
Alright, Al. Time to rip you apart. Yo, you're just an old-ass man who's jealous, son.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this.
Boop,
Give me your
boop,
all.
boop. Let's see how... I'm so curious to see how this is going to be now that I played the other way. Boop, boop. I'm actually going to try to show that, too. I downloaded the Twitch stream just so I could show my my epic battle with him. So you do have to lower his health some. So, not on, like, ridiculous hard mode. This is actually one of my favorite boss fights in the game. Oh. Yeah, so that's going to stop you from being able to heal. But, it's, oops. I would have gotten hurt there if this had been the way I've been playing before. I'm so used to this being, like, ridiculously hard. But time to talk some shit about Hedwig over here. You know why they call you the Owl? Because you just deliver messages and you're not good at anything else. Oh, damn, son. You know why they call you the Owl? Because you just hoot all night. You can't turn your head around 360, though. Who you think you are? We're named after animals, and you wanted to be an owl? That's what you're trying to be? Psh, lame. More like Shinobi, gross-ass, dumbass, too many braids in your hair. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to heal there. That was a dumb mistake. Oh my god.
The parent is absolute.
I just thought I would like rip him apart because of before.
I'm sensing
Alright.
some insubordination.
He just heard me talking shit and he's like, no! Do not talk shit to me! How dare thee? How dare you? Well, Al, maybe if you were actually good, like decent, I would. Not, but you so bad. And I don't mean bad as in a bad dude. Like, I'm embarrassed that you were training me because you're such a terrible shinobi. Like, I heard you up here. I heard you. Shinobis aren't supposed to be loud. You're supposed to be quiet and sneak in. What that about? And you're letting your own son defeat you? Psh. Terrible. Terrible. Shameful. Embarrassing. The fact that I'm just embarrassed to call you my father. Just embarrassed. I mean, I get why you're called Owl, because you have white hair. So you're just like Hedwig. Fly around in a coop all day pooping. That's all you're good for.
Wait, please.
Okay. Ha! JK!
Warmed my heart, Wolf, to see how you
Okay, that was some bullshit. The fact that he just got those hits on me, I mean. Oh, man, didn't get that parry off properly. Boo! Let's get this one in. So yeah, his moveset changes here and becomes more difficult, but it's fairly similar. And then once you, it's mainly just stay out of the way of the poison. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of the other, there's like another thing he does. I'm surprised he hasn't used a firecracker against me too much, because that's one of the things he does. But whatevs. Oh yeah, he uses mist, and as long as you don't try to retarget right away, it's not too bad, but retargeting right away will probably screw you over. So just wait a moment for it so you can see where he is and then try to target him. Otherwise you'll get screwed if he does the mist on you. Oh, you're trying to get your posture back? Pfft. Maybe you should be a better Shinobi and it wouldn't leave so quickly. Owl. Okay, so notice that I made sure I knew where he was before I targeted. Otherwise, you might try to target the wrong way, and the camera will just go completely wrong, and you'll probably get hit. Although a lot of times when he does that attack, if he hasn't done the heal bomb on you, where you can't heal, he'll try to heal bomb you. I'm just gonna call it a heal bomb, because that sounds cool and fun. I know I'm not attacking him much, and it's just because I'm so used to fighting him on that like super hard mode where it doesn't matter. Yeah, see, right there, I just expected that he was going to do that, and I expected correctly. Oh, you're actually going to let your posture go away? Is that how you're going to get beat? What a dumb-ass owl. Easy! Easiest boss I ever did fight. I'm not going to beat him here just because I want to show what happens if you don't. So yeah, he comes back. That's it. But he has still 0 health, so it's like you just have to do it again. Like hit him once, it looks like. So I guess that's fun to know. Let's do it again. I just want to see. Okay, so that's what happens there. Okay, one last. Nope. All right, so I'm gonna let him go one last time. And that'll be, and then I'll actually kill him. Big mistake. Big mistake. I just want to kill him over and over again for how much frustration he caused me in New Game Plus 3 and the Kudos Charm.
Death of a shadow, you taught me well.
That's my boy.
Such a proud moment. Although I'm still poisoned and slowly dying. Memory, Great Shinobi. The Great Shinobi Owl was foster father to the wolf. Aromatic branch. So he was holding the aromatic branch onto him. You know the whole Sakura blossom that was missing the tree? Turns out he had it. That he seemed to be the one who stole it. Why the Sakura blossom stopped blossoming. Dried aromatic wood from the Everblossom plucked by the wolf's father. The Everblossom is a Sakura tree, and as such is ripe with nostalgia. Takeru, that Lord Takeru is the one before Kudo, the divine heir before Kudo, would likely gaze upon this branch, when once it bloomed, reminded him of home. One of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for immortal severance. And cool. Let's go ahead and turn that attack power up. The great Shinobi Owl's unbridled ambition was to obtain the power of the dragon's heritage. Now is the time to let one's true name ring out across all of Japan. It was all for the sake of this ambition. So it seems like, if you look at the Sekigahara era, essentially Isshin Ashina, 20 years ago, killed the prevailing daimyo, which would be like the leader of the era of Ashina, and took over Ashina. And he might have renamed himself to Isshin Ashina, but I think he might have actually been part of the Ashina clan. It's hard to tell, because in Japan it's pretty regular. Back then it was regular for people to rename themselves and give them higher and higher titles as they became more powerful. So Isshin Ashina would be anyways, so he took power, and now it seems like really like the whole ploy of Owl the whole time, he was probably trying to play a long con and long game to become a new daimyo. And that's kind of what I take that all to be. One thing I want to mention, since now the Sakura ending could have happened if you got it. If you get the Sakura ending, and I'm not going to ruin the whole thing. When I beat the game, I'm just going to show all the endings and talk about them all. But in the English translation, subtitle, Owl's name is Unkonzaimon Usu, and then it's cut off. But if you listen to the Japanese for what he's saying, he says something like, my name is he actually pronounces his name as opposed to just Owl, because Shinobi don't really have names and they're supposed to die nameless and everything. That's, you know, part of the Shinobi thing. But he actually has a name and pronounces it, and he's like, my name is Nkonzaimon Usu Death. Because I guess he's proclaimed that he's going to be the new leader of Japan, right? But in Japanese, he says, Watashi wa Usui Nkuzai, and then it gets cut off. So he says, as is normal in Japan, you say your family name first, and then you say what would be your first name. And I'm pretty positive from listening a few times over, and I want to double check and watch with Japanese subtitles and see if I can find that. But I'm pretty sure he says Usui as his name. And the reason that's important to me, and this is something I just found out last night, so I want to dig into it a little bit more. But let's see if it's in the Remnant of Lady Butterfly. It's not. It would have been in the... I'm just going to read I have my item descriptions pulled up on my computer right now for talking about this stuff. It's going to be in the key items, or sorry, prosthetic item stuff that you could have bought. Let's see, Gachin Sugar, it's not going to be there. I have so much stuff written down right now for working on lore videos. It's like insane. And I don't even know how many videos I'm going to make. It probably only be like a few. But still, I just want to get them right and do them well. Okay, so for Phantom Kunai, if you remember from Phantom Kunai, the description, it says, since childhood, Lady Butterfly had accumulated much experience in Usui's forest, far from civilization along Tozan Trail. This forest is filled with mist and mystifications, making it ideal for training in illusion techniques. Okay, so Usui, same name there. So I don't know if it's an Usui clan thing, like maybe it's the clan, like Usui's forest clan that she trained under. And also, remember, Wolf trained under both Owl and Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly was one of Wolf's trainers, or Sekiro's trainers. So, either it was Usui as in Owl, either it was Owl's forest that she was training in, and that's like where she would train and all that, or it was like the Usui clan. It was that sort of thing where she trained under, and same with Owl, right? And that's how they all knew each other. But just an interesting connection that I wanted to bring up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pop to show my Twitch gameplay, or at least some. I don't know if I'll show the whole thing, but at least some of it of fighting Owl in New Game Plus 3 just to show it off and what that looks like. With New Game Plus 3, and also have Kudo's Charm, which you can see in the bottom left of the screen, where right now you can see the Demon Bell with the little red sign. If you have Kudo's Charm given away, there's another sign there, or a different one to indicate that you're playing that way. So I want to go ahead and show that off. And yeah, so that's going to end the episode. So thanks for watching, guys. And this is I'm going to cut to this, and then it'll cut back to me. Unless Owl is better now. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, Owl, I think I could just obliterate Owl in normal. Put, like, normally facing him at this point. And I really hope that tonight I can prove that to myself if I record the next episode of my Let's Play. Well, if I fight Owl during the next episode of my Let's Play, I guess I should say. No. No. Man, I'm actually a little frustrated that I let myself get hit there, though. Oop. I just wish there were more times that I could get hits on him, and I just don't feel like there are. Like, I feel like this is it in terms of times that I can actually get hits on him. Like, you can see if I go for him twice there, he blocks it. And a lot of them I have to not go for just to be safe, because sometimes he'll do an extra attack, and I can't predict when he's going to, or I just can't read it properly. Maybe if I was better at reading it, maybe that's what it is. Well, perfect. Good I got hit. Good thing I got hit there, right when it was the worst time to get hit. Okay, there we go. Got an extra attack on him. Nope. Like there, sometimes he does an extra attack right after that one. And even if he doesn't get to do that extra attack, you're still kind of screwed. Because you can't return the swipe on him. He'll jump out of the way of it. Okay, cool. Thanks for giving me a chance to heal. And you definitely want to have it so you can heal, just because that attack he does is another chance for you to actually hit him. So there is that too. Oh, good. Good! Thank you. Ah, damn it. For some reason I didn't think he was going to do that. I gotta remember that he does that a lot after that attack pattern. Boop, boop. Yeah! Shoot, I'm getting low on health. I should heal soon. Oh, fuck! Oh man, not timing that out. It's so devastating. Because, like, in my head, I got it, so I'm just like, oh, I'm good, I'm good. And then I'm not trying to plan for not getting it. Doop, 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 doop. And look how many, like, proper parries I'm getting, though. There's gotta be something good about that, right? Shoot, he always does that, and I always... It's because he gets far away, so I don't feel like I can hit him without getting it. My stuff taken away. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Gotta hit. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit me. Oh, I got it. Damn. Okay, lucky me. Lucky me. Yay! Did that one. Good. Good, good. Ah. Missed the deflection. That's why I was sighing. Okay, get it, get it, get it! Boop, boop, yeah! Nah, this time I'll get you for that. I'll get you for that! I'm surprised. Actually, this whole time I've been playing him, he hasn't done this firecracker slash attack once on me, which is really surprising. I mean, since I started streaming, I should say. Last night he did. It's not like it's a frequent attack of his, but still. It's like one of it is a big one in his arsenal. Boop. Nope. Okay, is he gonna do it now? Now that I was saying it? No. Okay, this should be his end for one. I got about half of my health left. Let me get the fuck away from him though. Hopefully I can pop a pop without getting screwed for it. Okay, cool. No, no, no. Shit. It's that poison stuff is so brutal, man. But I do want to get better at just, I don't know, fighting him normally, because I'm clearly not good at cheesing him. I don't know, it's just a tough boss fight, you know? It's just a tough boss fight. At least I have heals right now, which might not matter. Damn you! Don't do that! Owl. Oh, is his like his guard actually going down a little bit slower now at form 2 of him? I think it is. Holy shit. Maybe that is it. Maybe I just gotta fight him normal. And that's actually easier than I thought. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, but than I thought, sure. Holy shit, that was so lucky. And like, I don't even know what happened there. That's how lucky it was. I see you, I see you. No, 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 no. I guess this is usually when I see him do his like his thing where he'll like rebuff himself. Usually when I play on normal, where he'll be like, I have to get my health or not health, no, my stuff back, my guard back. Man, this is so fucked. All this poison. All this poison everywhere. Can't see. Nope. At least he usually does that if you don't have a... Okay, what's he gonna do this time? Okay, same thing. Fine. Okay, I take back what I was saying about his stuff draining away. Still plenty of... The Drano hasn't taken effect yet. Okay, Fine. I'll hurt you there, man. I'll get you there. If you're gonna keep on doing that. No! Okay, fine. Oh god, yeah, no. Remember when I said okay, fine? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, though. Wow, I can't believe I was actually able to get a heal off of that. That feels really lucky. How long will the luck last? I got another hit on him. Okay. Ooh, thank you. No! Seriously! Well, you can't go too far. Okay. The thing to remember when he does his smoke bomb is he always goes straight back with it. So, like, don't try to retarget him because you'll end up facing the wrong way. That's, like, screwed me over so many times. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. He does that. He actually starts to do that in this version. So I think his posture does go down sooner. And it's too bad he was able to pull it off on me, but... Shit! I thought he was going to do the heal thing. Heal, please. I mean, I know... Oh, God, no. I'm so screwed. Okay, well, I wanted to do the poison stuff, the antidote, because it's so rough in this game. Where is my antidote powder? You are a big old dick. Shit. I'm so used to needing to hit after that I always forget he's going to throw poison at me. So much poison. So much poison. You dummy. You big old dummy. Oh, you're doing that. Well, I know how to deal with that at the very least. Ha. I knew you were gonna do that, because you always do that afterwards. You gotta expand out, man. Fine, we'll both heal. Double heals. Both of us. Double heals Kita edition. No. Yeah, fine. Ha ha ha! I got the attack on him that time. No. Oh, that poison. Uh-oh. I wasn't sure which attack he'd go for there. Oh god, poison. No! So much poison. So much poison. I know he's close to death, and I'm just really trying not to pay attention to it, because I'm gonna try to overcompensate if I do. Oh, no! Haha! I was hoping he would do that. I was like, I'm gonna walk towards him just in case, because I could actually see him enough where I could deal with him. Hit him? Yes. Haha! Your habits are screwing you over, Owl. Yep. Go back to Harry Potter. Hedwig, Great Shinobi Hedwig. Oh god. Wow, you're really healing all of your boys. It doesn't matter when you're almost dead. You goof. You big, dumb goof. Owl. You weren't a great shinobi after all. You taught me well? Yeah, JK. You don't have to be that nice, Sekiro. You don't have to be that nice. He didn't teach you shit. Worst great shinobi of all time. Boom! Done it! Super hard mode. It's funny, right when I said I didn't think I'd be able to beat it within like the 45 minutes I had. Boom! Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys! Peace.